Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. Today I'm going to make a vegan minestrone soup in the Instant Pot. So let's apply the pressure. I have one of these vegan minestrone soup mixes from Sierra Soups. So it looks like it has beans and some dehydrated potatoes and the seasonings there. It says just add whatever vegetables you want. It says to saute an onion first, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to skip that and just use some onion powder. I do have the petite tomatoes to put in there, the diced tomatoes. I'm going to cut up that red bell pepper, dump in those baby carrots, and I also have some squash and some spinach, but I'm going to put that in after it's done pressure cooking because I don't want those to turn to mush. This calls for 10 cups of water. That's already in the pot. Also, I dumped the whole bag of baby carrots in there, so that's 2 pounds of baby carrots. We like carrots. This is a 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Get that in there, and my cut up red bell pepper. That'll give it some sweetness. And get the soup mix in there. I think there's a flavor packet in here somewhere. Okay. Don't want to dump that in. Okay, so like I said, that's got beans and it looks like some dehydrated potatoes, and we'll get this seasoning in there. I'm not going to add any salt and pepper because I'm not sure how salty this seasoning is. Whenever I try something new, I don't like to really add any other seasonings, especially salt, until I find out how salty it is. We can add our salt and pepper at the end. And since I didn't cut up an onion, I'll just sprinkle in some onion powder there. Maybe, I don't know, half a tablespoon or so. Now let me get this all mixed up. That looks pretty good. Now we'll get the lid on there. I set this to pressure cook, and I'm going to cook it for 25 minutes. This is done cooking and I just released the pressure, so let's take a look. Looks pretty good. Hopefully there's enough room to put my squash and my spinach in there. This is going to be a pretty full pot. Well, let's see what happens here. I turned the pot to saute. So I'll just cook this with the lid off until they are tender. This is looking good. Now I'm going to start adding in some of this spinach. Just kind of tear it up and let that kind of wilt into it, and we'll be ready to give it a taste test. The spinach shrinks so much, I think I can fit the rest of that bag in there. This is looking pretty good. Needs some more salt though. And also going to add some Johnnie's seasoned pepper to it. Alright, get that mixed in. Well, this looks pretty good to me. Needs a little Parmesan cheese on top there. And I'm going to grab a spoon and we'll try it out. All the veggies are nice and tender. Worked good just cooking the squash and the spinach separate once it was done like that. Okay, let's taste it. That's good. Pretty good flavor for a meatless soup. That worked great cooking it that way. Cook the beans and the carrots and the stuff that takes a while to cook under pressure, then throw the squash and the spinach in at the end. Worked great. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.